What does an actual accessibility audit report look like? Well, we've got one on the screen and we're going to go through it starting right now with the first column, which is the issue number. And so the issue number allows us to easily reference the accessibility issue in question. And so here we just see the sequential ordering, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And the next column is location. And this tells us the area where the accessibility issue is located. And so for this audit report, we can see the first 4 rows have footer in them. Obviously, this is going to change. It just depends on where the issue is located. And then in this third column, we have the page URL. This could easily be screened. Here, the accessibility audit was for a website. And we have the placeholder URL of the accessible.org homepage. And this is because this is from an actual client audit, but it's been fully redacted for privacy. And so here we're just using accessible.org as a placeholder. The next column is environment. And so here you will find the environment combination used when finding the issue. And so we can see that there is Windows, Chrome browser, and NVDA as the environment for these first 4 issues. And NVDA is a screen reader. The next column is the issue column. And so this is obviously very important because here we describe what the actual accessibility issue is. And so here you find a detailed description of the accessibility issue. And then in the next column, we have the applicable code. So you'll notice everything here is geared towards helping whoever is working through the audit understand what the issue is and finding where the issue is located. Here we have the code in question also listed. And this is so that developers working through the audit and making the fixes know what the applicable code is for the issues. In the next column, we have the WCAG success criterion. And this is in case someone wants to look up what the actual technical requirement is that is causing there to be an instance of nonconformance, so the resulting issue. So that information is here as well. And then we have a column labeled users affected. And here we have shorthand for the different types of disabilities that would be concerned with the issue listed. And then so here in this first column, we have blind, cognitive, and mobility. And then in the next column, we have the recommendation. This is another very important column because here you have the recommended fix. So the developer or whoever it is that is going through this audit report has the recommendation on exactly what needs to happen, or what at least what is suggested to make the issue conformant, or to eliminate the issue and make sure that the digital asset is conformant for that specific issue. In the next column, we have the screenshot. So this could be a screenshot. It could also be a screen recording. The idea here is that either there's the still shot or a quick clip that shows what the actual accessibility issue is. And again, this is so important because we want to make sure that the audit report is easy to understand and, importantly, actionable, because the audit report we need action taken on the audit report. We need to have the actual fixes made. And so everything is designed so that whoever is working on this can make the fixes and know exactly what to fix. And then in the last column, we have notes for anything else that is relevant and anything else that will help whoever is working on the audit. Maybe there's just some extra information, like such as this is a best practice. We highly recommend this, but technically the issue is not an instance of nonconformance, but we recommend it, etc. So any applicable notes will be in this column. So this is the accessible.org audit report. It is we always make it as easy to understand as possible, even though, of course, things can get technical. But this is why you have a developer. This is why you have a team in place to work through these issues. But the developer, a web development background is going to be needed for many of the issues because they do get technically complex. But also we could have other other people in different roles working on the accessibility issues. So, for example, a content manager. So they could be concerned with the images, they could be concerned with the text issues, video and audio issues. So they could also be included, as well as a designer, because design comes into play as well. So there may be more than one person working through the audit, but now you have a really good idea of what to expect from our audit report. This is an accessible.org accessibility audit report. Again, this has been redacted, so it's more like placeholder information right now than it is like it was an actual client report, but we've redacted it for privacy. But this is what you can expect, and you can find this online. I will include a link to our documents page on accessible.org so that if you want to download this and get a feel for what you can expect as a deliverable, you will have this. But now you know. Now you have a really good idea of all of the information that is housed in the accessibility audit report. And if you continue watching this channel, if you just give me, if you wait a few weeks, there will be a very significant update coming in a future video. And I think we'll have this within 2 weeks, and you will see this audit report taken to the next level. And I'm not going to explain, I'm not going to get into it now, but just know that if you're a client and maybe you come across this video in 2 weeks from now, just know that we have taken this audit to the next level, and you will find this in another video. And I'll probably even include a title that has next level, and you will see how we've taken our audit report and really made the client experience and made it so that you can save a lot of time as you are working through this audit report. So that's all I will say on that, but this is coming, and the update will be included. I will include the update in the description for this video when it's available. Just a few weeks. I'm publishing this video on April 7th, 2025, just a few weeks, and we will have a next level update for the audit report. So that's all for this video. I will include the resources in the description.